on the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go here in New Orleans. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play.
Jalen Warren. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the 3rd quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Sharp.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rolled back to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll run here with the rookie. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is shut. Now short one caught by the tight end Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to ground. Again. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd
Brings
and
up
2.
3rd down.
Here we go.
And 2.
On the zone read, it's shut. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down before coming.
At the 6-yard line.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A penalty is declined.
Here's a design run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Sutton looking to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a give up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and
From the
7.
gun, it's shut. This one complete to Jordan. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeballing is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by place on that 4th and inches.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now shut. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Gain on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Operating out of the gun, this is shot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By
Keanu Benton in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Set. Liking 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Here is shot. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll go, and here's Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll go play action. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. the Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, Richardson. A dive, but too far out in front of him.
Intended for
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
16.
From the gun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for DK
On 4th down,
Metcalf.
Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to
He was
punt.
defended by
As this
Julian
drive
Blackman.
quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And he comes into this final week of the NFL season as the leader in touchdown passes. Rolling right, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Ooh. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number
Ball
10.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Metcalf, the motion man.
30-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Steeler 1st
17
down.
yards. That's good for a Steelers.
Contact
First
up
down.
front. Did they get one of the
1st and
defenders
10
to
at
jump?
the 12-yard line.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run. This is their fullback heading the carry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Terrell Burgess on the tackle.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Down at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Warren. He'll flash it forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the Steelers.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
2nd and goal. At the 4.
To throw. Goes out. The Saints have got it. A big hole. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And they return this all the way. Touchdown Saints. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end
The
zone
Steelers take
for a
over
touchdown.
1st and 10.
The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Richardson. A quick throw. That's complete on the slants. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3. At the 42-yard
Run
line.
up the middle with Warren. He'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's across midfield with a 48-yard line. It's
From
a
the
gain of
48-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Ready? Cowboy!
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steeler first down.
On play action. Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again.
Brings up
It's
second and 10
10.
at the 40-yard line.
Here's Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets
He's
up
tackled at the
third down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They send Firemouth, the tight end, in motion.
Third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go!
Here's Richardson. Outside, it's complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Steelers first down. A gain of 19 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. The throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. He'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Shot brings up 2nd and 3.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Is shot.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He takes it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready!
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, cut!
To the air, a shot. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hill with the throw. This throw left side is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Saints
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
at the 39-yard line.
To the air again is shot. On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard
Throwing
line.
again, shot. Our throw on the move is caught. Going to be and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the
There's this
23-yard
misconception
line.
out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain.
Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point attempt. Still to come. The kick is good. Saints will even the score. It's now 21 all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Steelers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready? Like.
Richardson to throw. He'll find his big target. That's firing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
Here we go.
First down.
Check the eagle.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He finds Metcalf on the slant.
Richardson.
No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Pickup. Brings
Second
up
down, they need 3.
At the Saints' 43-yard line.
60 bucks.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Here's a screen set up for 1. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
For the field goal.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. New Orleans' third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Chris Boswell.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit.
60-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It all comes down to this. Week 18. All the playoff spots and playoff seedings will be locked up. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the running back. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants at home to take on Washington. And this is Jackson Dart. He'll find his receiver back of the end zone, touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Demarcus Robinson. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Panthers win in a tight one, 21-17, the final score. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. This right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Clean on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard
They
pickup
need 8
brings up
as they
3rd
come up
and 8.
for 3rd down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup.
Saints.
1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
A loss of 2.
They're going to get him down
Brings up
behind the
2nd
line.
and 12 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
19.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Back deep for Olave. There's Hart. And he'll sneak this one in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Saints go up by 7. 28 to 21.
Saints 28. Steelers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Bronco quick.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a
All
yard.
on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Warren.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Let's go. Nike.
Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's shot. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
3rd down, and here is shot. And that is incomplete. Olave, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is shot. He's got his man, he finds Logan. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. The air once more, shut. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
That's another Saints 1st down.
They're trying to break side this time. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most.
On the pickup.
That's Alex Highsmith.
2nd and
In
8
for the tackle.
at the 33-yard line.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Right-handed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up
Brings
a
up
3rd down.
and 8 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers 1st down.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers
Come on.
1st down. A gain of 21
Metcalf, the
yards.
motion man.
1st down Steelers.
On play action, Richardson. That's caught. Right side. It's Fairness. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 2. Have a shotgun. Richardson. Laying out, and he made it. What a play. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Perfect. It's Richardson. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They send fire move the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Richardson. And half fills it in on the right side.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
31.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play.
29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Quick throw, taken in.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like in the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
and 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now Shuck. And he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
First down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw is Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To 11. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5. At the Steelers' 32.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Saints. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The air again is Shuck. Forced out wide. Fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it.
He's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, the extra point.
After.
He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38. Steelers 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. On first down, it's Richardson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Steelers first down.
put
It's a
Wilson
gain
in
of 20.
motion.
And the Steelers
Using the jet sweep for the fake. They run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line.
brings up
It's second down.
and 12. At the
To
47
throw, it's Richardson. There's a short one, caught by Fryman. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's Richardson. Here's a screen set up for Watt. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And Richardson's going to bring up fourth down.
An 8-yard pickup. Brings up fourth down and 1.
Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. They got to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over
Result of the
on
play
down.
is a turnover on
First and
down.
10 now from the 36. He'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2.
The Steelers
Brings up
going to use
second
one of their
and 8
timeouts.
at the
And they'll get
38-yard
together
line.
prior to this second down play. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Got to
line.
consider this an
A
absolute
1-yard gain
must-stop
brings up
defensively.
third and 6.
It's third down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10. Go! Up the middle they go. He skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup
The
of
tackle
5.
made at the 12-yard line.
Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it right after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the
And while that
11-yard
run
line.
wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable play. Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Another try, second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Pick up on the play. And it's
Running is, oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's into dropping for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down. Richardson, on to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Liggins. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A big 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and are able to extend the lead.
Steelers 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Got it.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Now Richardson. Seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This won't even make it to the 40. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So this one, a win for the Saints. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.